Whoop. Alright. Okay, everything looks in order. Relatively. Alright, what's up everybody? See Freak Eclipse and Screeb here. How you doing? Goku v Superman 3. Yeah, that blew my mind when I saw that announcement. It featured who now? And yeah, the Hunterborns. That one, you told me about that. That's interesting as well. There's only one Hunterborn that we know of. But yeah. I noticed that Death Battle actually went back and they changed the titles and descriptions of the first two, Goku versus Superman, to be like, these videos are out of date. We're going to have a new one soon. They even called the second one the unnecessary sequel or something like that. You know, it's like... They're not technically wrong, but... Man, I can only imagine what they're going to even do with this next one. It's like, what has changed? I mean, I know Goku has gotten way stronger, and I'm sure Superman has gained some feats in the past. What? How long has it been? 8 years since Part 2? So, yeah, surely Superman as well has gotten some new feats to go off of, but it's like, what's going to be different this time? I wonder. I guess they just feel like there's something they needed to rectify, some information they need to clear up. I don't know. Yeah, reignite the war between Goku and Superman is what they'll do. Who even cares anymore? Oh well, anyway. Oh! My broken leg improved. Oh, did you see that? When I turned back. What the? His cloak just flaps in the wind when I turn. See? Bethesda, explain. Explain the physics engine to me right now. I think I know what it is. It's probably just that, when they leave the screen, they go into some kind of weird null state, but when you go back, their cloth physics reset and just... Fallout 4 does that too? I never noticed that. At least not that I can recall. It's not something I actively had in mind. Wow. Learning things. You're in a phone call. Fair enough. Fair enough. But, last time, here's Hunter. Found out some things.
Don't fall for that talk of worthiness.
Well, obviously, whoever can get there is worthy. It kind of goes without saying. When I loaded up the game yesterday to get the screenshot for the thumbnail, this guy over here, Mr. A.U. Barrett, said, you know, I'm not the same Barrett you knew, but I missed you, old friend. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. Poor Barrett died last time, so that sucks, but then this alternate reality Barrett appeared. And you see, he's not using the voice modulator, unlike Hunter here.
You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that.
Yeah, he omitted the truth, and you killed my friend. Hey, it's kind of not stacking in your favor. Yeah, we have to decide. Do we go with the emissary? Do we go with the Hunter? Or do we just say screw both of them and just go our own way? Honestly, I feel like Ein would want to side with the emissary more than anything. The emissary didn't, like, actively threaten us. We thought he might have been, but really he was just warning us about this guy, is what was happening. And he's very collected, negotiable. And Ein himself is very much that same way. There's like a spark that they can, you know, sense mutually between them, I would imagine. But the Hunter, we would never want to hang out with this guy.
We met in our universes. Still?
See, there it is.
It's good to see you again, old friend.
There we go. See? See? He's a nice guy. But the Hunter?
The emissary and their kind only want to control you.
Sure they do. No one controls Ein Lightyear.
Sure
Not the
you have
GRE
more
Jedi
questions.
Order? Not the Starborn, not nobody. That much I can tell you. He's a Sith Lord. He totally is.
The emissary and their kind.
Yes. Repeating yourself. But, as a preliminary lore analysis, my broken leg is fixed. I think that Hunter here, who we learned, by the way, is the same person as that keeper, Aquilus or whatever. Weird lore there, but it's something. It's totally Palpatine. I think in the universe that Hunter comes from, this one, whether it be the main universe or not, because this is not the main universe that we're in, that much is for sure. I think what happened was that after the events of Dark Souls, he either links the flame, doesn't link the flame, doesn't matter. His wife, well, she goes off and gets reborn as a moon goddess. Can't find her, goes off to look for her. Eventually, he finds her. Turns out she's fallen in love with a space ranger, and kind of makes him a little bit angry about that. And he sees that the space ranger is collecting these ancient Force artifacts that give him magical powers. So he decides to do the same, gathers his own amount, probably gets about half and half between the two of them. They battle it out, and I think he ends up killing his universe's Ein, just right then and there. But of course, Charlotte doesn't want to be with him after that. She probably doesn't even remember him. She probably loses her memories when she's reborn as a moon goddess anyway. But then after that, he just takes the artifacts that Ein had and just travels the multiverse, killing as many Eins and his friends as possible. And there we go. Now, telling that doing this during a phone call once means I can't do either. Alright, fair enough, Freak. You do that. I mean, he straight up mentions that in the universe that he comes from, he killed Ein in that one too. And then in this one, he tries to kill us, but then ends up killing Barrett.
The unity is meant for whomever
Because he thought that we would be there. He expected us to stay and not go to the Eye. He wanted to kill us, but he didn't get the chance. So I think that's what went down. Hunter, in his universe, whether it be the main one or otherwise, finds out that his wife, well, his former wife anyway, fell in love with Ein, he kills him, and then just travels the multiverse, killing Ein over and over and over.
Don't fall for that.
Tell you everything I can.
Worthiness.
Shut up over there, I'm trying to talk. Tell us about your universe's Ein.
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same.
I wish you could tell me what was different, but you don't know about it,
But
what
each
even is the
universe
same.
precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. What happens when you enter the Unity?
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you.
The Unity.
Offers
This
you
is
the chance
feeling
to
like,
become Starborn.
is it the Force itself speaking to you, or is it an outer god of some kind?
Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion.
Like, are we
Or is
making
it
a pact
testing us?
with the Force, or is it Dormammu in disguise?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes.
Quite. He
Every
took down a
time
whole
Starborn
city,
moves
basically.
through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
So wait, does each universe give their own powers? And they just start stacking on themselves infinitely? Either way, hey Tay, what's up? How you doing?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself.
Oh my.
Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
And that's all he had to say. Oh, it wants me to talk to both of them. Or leave.
The emissary and their kind only want to control you.
What is the Unity? Why kill for it? It's a vendetta against us. Forget everything he's saying. We know why he's trying to kill us.
Game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation.
He knows about Bethesda.
Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won.
Over and over.
And over.
Yeah, how many Ain's have you killed,
I
Hunter?
don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway.
No, you kill for a petty vendetta, that's why. What if it isn't out of God and its will eventually led to the birth of a new goddess? Yeah. Yeah, it will eventually lead to the birth of a new goddess, perhaps. I mean, by the end of this, if we succeed, Ayn will essentially become a god. And then we'll see where that takes us. We know why, but let's see.
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome.
You don't have to lie to us, I know why.
You getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary.
An interesting point of notice.
What to do about
He
you.
says that, out of all the timelines he's seen, this Ayn has gotten the closest out of any of them. That would mean that he stopped all the other Ayns before they could get to this point. But we survived that attack where others usually do not. Just got a meeting with DSS. Focus group. Relationship with social worker. Ah, fairy convention. CosmoCon, secret fairy convention located in the scenic Timmy Turner's bathroom. True, he did let us go. I guess because he thought it was interesting that we survived, but...
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this.
Exactly. All the other Ayns went down, probably without much of a
Usually,
fight.
You're the one who ends up dead, and
See?
whoever
As he
cries
says.
over your body goes on to become the
As he just
emissary.
straight up says it. Usually he kills Ayn
Sometimes
right
I
then and
manage to
there.
get you all bunched
See?
up and
Lore.
take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive.
Yeah, sometimes he just gathers
Hundreds
Ayn and all of his friends and just kills
variations
every
of
last
me.
one.
Hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own.
Of course it's never me. You're hunting me specifically.
New.
He's sparing some
I took it as a
details.
sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
Google chat room or Zoom ripoff, yeah. You called him a hypocrite. Why?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
It might tell you that. No.
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the
We usually have this with
fare.
whoever's there,
Doing
but, you know.
peace. No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. That it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all
What have you
my
wanted all
hard
this
work.
time? To find an Ayn who actually gives you a good fight after all this time? So wait, it's not deciding who I go with? It's just talk to them and leave? I thought I would have to, like, pick, okay, I'm doing things with you, or I'm doing things with you. I guess what it really is more of a you decision. You don't physically make the decision in the game. Like, you're making it outside the game, and then it'll steer your actions from then forward. I don't know. But I get to hang out with y'all? Well, thank you. Glad to have you. And by the way, something that might interest you is I finally managed to finish editing that video of Attack of the Twonkies on GBA. Got the first episode of that ready, and it should be up on YouTube later, probably today.
Before you leave, I want to give
I thought you might like to know.
a way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be.
Uh-huh.
Seek the moon of old Earth.
Is there a new Earth? Because I know that Earth is old, but
Here, to open the way.
all I ever wanted was answers, and to kill him because he killed my friend. Fine, I'll see what I can find on the moon. No, I'll say thank you.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should
Need to watch
also
reaction
talk
to
your
it?
colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on
I've recorded too much footage actually for one video, so I ended up having to split it in half, so the next one shouldn't be too far behind it. Hey, and here, have some sedative. Moonbase key! Moonbase key! Oh, everything you gave us weighed us down. The weight of my sins is too much to bear. Disarm 10 enemies using melee. Well, that should be easy. We use melee a lot. Let's add some more carry weight. Casium. It's exotic and organic. Dysprosium. Am I still overweight? Barely not, but final glimpses. Return to the lodge. Well, that was informative. Not really. I got more lore from my own brain than what they gave me. Now, open fire! Bah, 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 bah. Nah, they're probably gonna take off. To a base on Luna. I'll learn more about the artifact if I investigate. And I can tell them about the lodge. Yes, yes, yes. Don't you point. It's rude. Gesture with an open hand, good sir. Haven't you ever worked at Disneyland? Or at a movie theater stealing their employee policies?
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
You know what? Sure, fair.
Star Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some.
Sure did.
So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
Epic. All the kids I grew up with fantasized about this moment.
The reality of the job is dirtier than cops and robbers on the playground.
A little bit, a little bit.
Me, I never cared much for
That's
being
the
a
Statue of
ranger.
Liberty.
Too many of them try
Just
to
a
force
statue.
the world to be only black and white.
Perhaps
but
of
it's
liberty,
insane,
but a different kind of
Take
liberty.
Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend.
It was a legend.
Before him, Como was a desperate, depressing place.
And now it's
Everything
still
he
that
did was
because
to
he
keep
was
his
there.
people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in a backstabbing world of megacorp politics. He's one of the great Freestar Collective success stories. So, yeah, I might be a fan.
Might have been, but turns out that he was a pleb.
Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have sat right with me.
No, it would have been terrible.
But I wonder what's going to happen to Hopetown without him.
Hey, people died, man. Lots of people. People's lives were ruined. He upended multiple farms. How many? Constant, you know? It's like, had to have been a sizable amount.
Fingers crossed. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a moment, can we talk?
We just did! We just did! We just finished talking! Here we are on the moon. I was bouncing on the moon one day. Now we're gonna find that old gem base that was on here, I guess. We can call the diamonds, it'll be fun. You can't take a hit. Nope. I guess he had multiple things to talk about, so they just got, you know, backlogged a little bit. What on earth would be here at a moon base? I guess there might have been an artifact here or something. A thermos? When you pronounce thermos, it just sounds like a Greek god of some kind. It's past fault. Hey, we need to talk. Mm-hmm. Another settlement needs your help. Nova Galactic Research Station. Coolio. Ah. Ready to go. Sure. Lock both doors. Nice place. Ah. They put a PPE here. And there used to be a med pack here, but it's gone. But there is one here.
This is genuine NASA tech.
Ooh.
Goosebumps.
You digging the NASA tech, are you?
When you got a moment.
Maybe next time. Oh, a cabin retreat. That sounds awesome. Hope I didn't find it too dull. Honestly, I found a few interesting points of discussion in there. Already, right out of the gate. Voltaire. That sounds familiar. We can simulate table tennis with a perfect aerodynamic simulation. People have been doing that since, like, the 40s, bro. Tennis for two, man. Okay. Mine to sync to Eastern Daylight Time. Wonder why. Well, up to the roof. Whew! Science crate! Yeah, you grew up with the GBA version, didn't play the console until the late teens, so yeah, nostalgia. I would probably be in the same boat, but backwards.
When I accepted the assignment up here,
Sabina.
we were told to bring a couple of personal items. Some psychological studies said it helped when you're away from Earth this long.
Huh.
I brought my grandmother's old abacus.
Abacus.
I would play with it on her lap, and she'd teach me the Russian for all the numbers.
Ooh.
She, just got word that she passed. The next shuttle isn't for 3 months, so I'll be able to go to the funeral. Goodbye, Babushka. Thank you for saving us. It brought me to the moon.
Sad. See, that's the kind of stuff people wanted to have in all the bases. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Here we go. And
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning
I
before
have a
the
character
launch.
named Nova.
All signs green.
This ain't them.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
I'm imagining
One
it.
miracle of science at a time, Canaveral.
Look at that view.
Counting down.
I knew it was Cape Canaveral.
Cradle of civilization.
I was gonna frickin' say, I was like, if it's on EST, is it from Florida? And I was like, yeah, it's frickin' Cape Canaveral. I frickin' knew it. I should've just said it.
I'd appreciate it, Chad.
Canaveral. Are you reading?
I was like, if it's EST, it must be Cape Canaveral, and it was.
Look good.
Dang.
The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
I would be excited if I
Excited
broke
enough
the
to
laws
tell
of
me where
physics.
you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Go to NASA! Holy moly. Getting real up here. Come on, just land exactly right on this thing. Yeah! This is how we do it. Whoa! Nice. Freaking beautiful, man. Join me, everybody, spawn in. This is like that thing in Minecraft where you spawn a bunch of chickens all in the one block way up in the sky. It's like that. This is nice. Imagine if you could arrest you for breaking the laws of physics. I'm sure you could, depending on how you go about it. And finally, I can go with the artifacts. I can collect all the slates, or I go to NASA. I don't know if I need the slates. They're just little lore tidbits about Earth scientists. But hey, we can go to Cape Canaveral. Here it is in America. Hey, Florida! Man, freaking clips. We're gonna get to see the Florida men. Nah, they're long gone. But what are the freaking chances? Halt, we're the physics police. Sounds like some kind of sci-fi
You got
thing.
time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
How convenient that the space shuttle managed to survive all this time. And this launch pad, everything else around it got dusted, but nope,
I am
that launch pad's
literally
still here.
shaking. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad we get to do something on Earth. So this is what exact gravity feels like.
There has to be an elevator that gets to the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, oh
I
man,
love how much
so
he's
many
geeking out
stories.
over this. No, I know. Should just grabbed it, bro.
That colony ship's got a story. You just feel it.
Uh-huh. And sadly, there's not going to be any enemies to attack us over here. I'm telling you. They should have had a death claw just to merge out of the sand.
Where were you meant to go, baby? And why didn't you get there?
What? Enter NASA. Chapter of a story. Enter NASA. Well, just use the Force and rip it open.
If we just had ourselves some good snow drifts, we could have a blast.
Snow drifts? There's no snow on Earth anymore. Come on. Just let me in there. Well, there's no way it's getting power. The cables are disconnected. Well, okay, these ones are connected. Oh, I didn't know I had that. Okay, this technically shouldn't be here. I don't think they had these made yet. But, whatever. Ah, need a... Oh, well, that's convenient. Voila. It's been like a year or two since your city last had snow. Probably been even longer for mine. Yes, I need information about NASA. What Ewok did they talk to get information about these Force artifacts?
Pre-Fletcher, you got time for a quick chat?
Oh, you interrupted yourself. You cut yourself off. There's Oliver Twist again, which just leads to the UK. Really don't need this. It's just a basic boost pack. Boop. Perfect. Yeah, use it from the back. Had your first snow of the year back in October, and then literally no more snow. Give it time. Delivery from Mars?
Dr. Judith,
The Ewoks did it.
the recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life.
But there was this fuzzy teddy bear thing there. He came back with us, you know?
Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
I wonder.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isaac.
And not for the reasons you think.
To see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those two military handrails.
Had a lot of
checking
rain
in
that
and
caused
out.
floods.
I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy.
No, they found a little brown teddy bear thing. That's what they
2
did.
days later, he sends me a request
You
asking
see?
for more information
They
on my
found the
background.
Ewoks on Mars, baby.
Science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab.
Yes, you are.
Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation.
Bad winter, huh?
4 hours talking to Victor
Best be
and his
prepared.
team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that
Magnetism,
I'm pretty sure was just
force magnetism.
told me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I
Just little
got
things
to
that we
see
can
the
tie
lab.
into existing lore.
I
I'm here for it.
don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
This little teddy bear taught us so much that we never knew. He told them the ways of the Force. Ways that they'd only dreamed of. And how is there a cave here? Wait, we went up to get into this, and there was nothing around the launch pad that I saw. Where is this embedded in? I didn't see no mountains nearby. I'm confused. Or did we go down? I assumed we went up. Maybe the elevator took us down. And this is like an underground facility. I think that would make more sense. I don't know why I assumed it went up. It probably just took us down.
Mind if I take the long way?
No. I mean, yes, I do mind. Interesting. This is specifically meticulously placed here, so I guess the idea is this type of jetpack did exist back then. It would have to. No one else has been in here. Closed for remodeling. Wheelchair.
This is so cool. Man, I could spend hours down here.
Indeed. Pamphlets.
Can we talk?
I'll take it. Doesn't cost anything. Ah, the office key. Yeah, it definitely went down. I was like, hey, that doesn't make any sense. And like, oh, nope, just went down. Okay. Oh, styling. Why the heck did they put the mannequin in that pose? Please, teach me more. Mercury suit. Okay. Information. And here's Project Mercury, uh-huh. Oh, this is actual history stuff, okay. Cool. Can I bust in here and take that? Hooah! Nah. Ah, Apollo. A classic. And here's a prism, yeah. This is a new one. Faster than light travel. Mm-hmm, that was fast. It's interesting that they picked Jupiter. Jupiter was what Bulma tested the Namekian spaceship with to see how fast they could get there. And it was about as instantaneous. Huh. This is the Eagle module. And this... Huh? Nova Galactic. Yeah. These both say the same thing. And these are seats. And okay, it's just all part of the same thing. Did somebody just land? Hear that flash? Did you hear the flash? Yeah. Living outside Earth. In the year 2090. Took a while. They decided to have colony efforts on Mars, but it turns out other people had already been there. I can actually open this. What's gonna be inside? Oh, Sam Coe's ready for us. Like, oh, I wanna know what's in there. Oh, the other end unopened. Boo hiss. Somehow there's a digipick in here. Namekians. That's what people from planet Namek are called in Dragon Ball. It's pretty close, but they're not the same. And I doubt they have much else in common other than a slightly similar
I
name.
just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Or a freezing point. Nothing.
I've been building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation that's written on a goddamn napkin?
Yes.
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing.
Well, I've been there.
With something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen.
These
Where
are
you getting
toilets.
your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
What's with the spooky horror stingers? There's gonna be a feral ancient Ewok in here. It's just gonna jump us from the corner. I'm just waiting for it.
This is history. This is where they figured it out.
After it was told to
The
them.
hard science the settled systems was built on.
Beryllium. Yeah, I was compelled to grab these trays. I can't, even though I can mess with them in physics. I wanted to grab them because they remind me of the trays in Fallout 4, which have aluminum. It's like, oh, we always gotta grab the trays. Everything requires power. Oh, just need to turn the switch on. Okay, we are good to go. The old exit sign. Very, very bright exit sign. That is also still turned on. You know, it wouldn't be connected to anything. Huh. Oh well. It has an internal power source. It's got a fusion core in there. Which those things, they're internally powered, I think, right? How the heck should I know? Although you'd think it would have been dead by now. Whatever was internally powering it. Whatevs. This is like a Call of Duty Zombies map right now. It's starting to look a little like it. Advanced door. Nothing I can pick. If I had a point, maybe. I'm not a lockpicker, man. An emergency power cell. You never know when that'll come in handy. Speaking of which... If by you never know when, you mean 5 seconds later. Yeah. Distilled water again. Distilled water is not very good for drinking. It will literally pull the nutrients from your body when you drink it. It still hydrates you, of course, but there's some negative effects of that. Ooh, what the heck is this doing here? They had a super pistol? Yeah, it's a massively upgraded 1911 with bashing, which, yay. I really don't need that. Not much of a gunslinger. Holy moly! They've still got the security up in there, Sam. Watch out. Dun 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 dun. Whoopia! Nice crit. Oh, they've got robots! Where were these before? They had already built these by this time? Honestly, I guess that makes sense. But they're still using them hundreds of years later? Okay. Humanity never improved on these 2090 designs. There should have been some like really old school looking like prototype ones of them or something, you know? Oop. I wish I had a running attack.
Man, it's Fosco's great-great-grandpa.
Aw, I'm glad you commented on that.
You're here when you got a moment.
But still, the designs are identical. If they're this much older. I mean, how much older are they, right? Didn't they abandon this place in like the 2090s, or was it a little bit after that? Either way, it's been hundreds of years. You'd think they would have been improved on by now. Loader bots in the regard of style if Borderlands taught you anything. Fair enough. Maybe they've had some software upgrades under the hood, but that's about all they get. Follow the cables. Leads into here. Oh. Windex. Oh, sorry. I am so sorry. I just got you in the back of the knee. And, speaking of sorry, I'm sorry that I don't have advanced lockpicking, because now we're soft locked. Are we really? No, that can't be right. Imagine if they force you to have upgraded the level on lockpicking to get through. Wouldn't that be crazy? This guy's a little bit bigger than the standard models. He's kind of a... I want that one to activate and fight us, please. That would be cool. There's a key around here somewhere. Something. Anything. Oh, what does water taste like? It's probably hard to put into words. And it changes depending on the source of the water. Oh, somebody had a bit of an accident. Whoopsie doodle. They cut themselves right in the hand or something. Yeah, we can't get in here without turning the power on. Okay, maybe I can slip through this end. Yeah, thank goodness. Okay. For a second, I was like, am I screwed until I go and get a level up? Oh, the turret control. I would have already destroyed them all before I got this far. Open the shutters. I started looking up stupid stuff, right? Searching for how to breathe. I wonder what result would pop up. A WikiHow article? You breathe by creating a pressure differential within your very lungs, drawing air within your body. which then the oxygen metabolizes within the lungs, converting it into carbon dioxide, which is then released. via creating the same pressure differential, but in the
Just how
opposite
far
direction.
does this complex go?
Yeah, good question. Into the very magma core of the Earth. They needed to in order to access the magnetism necessary. Yes, even the generals, especially the generals. I don't care how angry they get. Secretary. No phones or recording devices. Yep. All written materials will be checked on exit from the labs. NASA really secret stuff here. Okay, so they were here as far as 2141 at the very least.
Project Log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore. But
Yeah.
work is going to have to take place in space.
Oh no.
Project Log. Dr. Judith Tatian.
There are side effects?
I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but
Alpha Centauri.
now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives. Expeditions
grizzly
to
bears,
Alpha
yep.
Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming.
Is this computer just wirelessly attached to this thing?
It could take years, decades, before we know.
Oh, so this, well, this thing is supposed to be the computer, so what's this?
But no one wants to hear that right now.
A wireless external storage device, perhaps?
Racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Aye. Funny to wiki how I'm breathing. Genuinely confused. Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to make it to their phone at that point. No. Okay, I've got the office key, which I didn't have to pick up. So presumably that means we should get something for that. Yeah, nice couch. No arms. Okay, all I get is access to a safe. And, okay, there's some, an emergency door. Whoa! It's an anti-gravity room! What in the name of all that is good? This stuff should have floated away a long time ago. Or did we just now activate the anti-gravity by accident? No, my mug! That's when you can only go for about 70 seconds without air. I mean, I don't know if I could hold my breath that long, but... maybe. At least I probably used to be able to. Yeah, it's 1 minute, 10 seconds, exactly. What is this, a mouse droid? Oh, no, it's a turkey tray. There's quite a few places to go here, but not a lot to do in them. Doesn't that sound like the theme of this game? Everything's advanced. Curse you, NASA. And your advanced lock skills. Where I need to be is right in there. On that computer, specifically. Let's see how to get in there, though. Why does this lead up? Oh. Okay, here's a vent. Whoop! Sam, how'd you get in there? Oh, here's something that should be here. An old Earth assault rifle. It's a frickin' AK. I like that. It's got a small magazine, which isn't a good thing, but you know. Ooh. Doesn't that look nice? It's old school, very valuable. Yeah, these deep recon stuff, that's the old school stuff that they made way back when. Remarkably effective considering its age. Positron battery. Thing is perfectly positioned midair. And I ain't gonna get into this. It's an expert safe. A weird treadmill that got turned into a sofa. That would not be comfortable. I don't know. It's like, because that's supposed to be a couch, isn't it? But it's clearly a treadmill. That would not be comfortable to sit on. Oh, it's locked. Foof and scoops. Why would NASA have AKs is the real question. That is a good question. I mean, this is like a super top secret facility. So I guess, I get why they would have firearms, but specifically an AK-47 is not what I would have expected. You can't get freaking anywhere in here without having advanced lockpicking. What if I was going for an unscrupulous, well, I mean, not unscrupulous, the opposite. What if I was going for a scrupulous build where I don't want to pick any locks, so I didn't upgrade my lockpicking? Bethesda. Shoot the aliens. Yep, yeah, that would be why. Is that a couch cushion? There's definitely no way in from down here that I can access. Yeah, maybe this is Area 51. It was in Florida all along. I never would have guessed. And magically, there's like a shield right there that prevents that anti-gravity stuff from working in here. Okay. Ooh! My man fell down the stairs! And still has flesh on him. I like that he is deteriorated at least, but... Wouldn't that have been like 100 years ago? This dude should be completely skeletal by now. Okay, all those advanced locks required the NASA maintenance key, didn't they? That was my problem, is I just needed to find that dude specifically, who tripped and fell down the stairs and they just left him there. Poor dude. Oh yeah, why the AK specifically, yeah. Yeah, the AK is it's a weapon of Russian design if my memory serves me correctly. And it's typically used, you know, by more ragtag, you know, rebel type organizations. They would have had, you know, something from the M series. More official military tech, unless, oh my gosh, and it doesn't even open this door. But yeah, I don't know why it would be an AK. I guess somebody here's a fan of the classics. I don't know. More realistically, it probably just randomized to be any old Earth weapon at best, you know, and it just happened to pick the AK. Oh, it wants us to go to the computer and turn on the Hadron Collider is what it wants us to do. But there's no way in. There's no way to get inside. Other than a door that has an advanced lock that I can't open. I have the maintenance key, but yeah, zippity doodah, as it turns out, it doesn't open the one door that I need to open. It only opens one that serves no purpose. The only door it opens is the one right next to it, where I got the stupid key. What purpose is that? There's gotta be another door it opens. Why would it just open one door that doesn't even need to be opened? Because it leads to an area that wasn't locked to begin with. That can't be right. Oh. Well, found the way in, and I didn't even need to get through that locked door to get here. This guy died too. Somebody shot them in the back. Oh, Victor! Who murdered you? Somebody murdered Victor Isa! They have an artifact. The Ewok gave it to them. Yep, 21... There's a pretty big gap here. It's like an 11-year gap.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing
I'm
these
just
days
skimming
is
through
launching
this
weather
here.
satellites.
Scanning times to be so
Guess
small.
this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter. You want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that
Oh,
because of
they're the
the
ones who
fluctuations
caused Earth to get
causing some
destroyed. They did
gravitational
it.
Fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not
To
like
Mars.
we're doing much these days
Ah,
anyway.
that's
The
what
glory
happened.
days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Dr. Luke Andrews. Art, Chief Scientist. Little Ultimate Ort. Okay.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from these satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon.
And they kept this information under wraps.
Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Well, if that's the
Can the drives
case,
be fixed?
shouldn't all the planets that people have been just jumping back and forth through already be completely screwed?
Discreetly solve
I don't know.
the problem. Under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We say it's an act of God. Yep. We say that God just pulled the atmosphere from the Earth itself.
The last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology.
Yep. Isa
That
knew.
might be our own. My name is Dr. Victor Isa.
Maybe he killed himself.
If
I don't
you're
know.
listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you
Oh.
accept this confession.
Wait. Just touching it.
When I
allowed
touched
him to
the
do
anomaly,
this?
I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met
It was actually
myself.
hallucination. It was an Ewok who
He
told him
me
this stuff.
Everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space.
And the
What
price?
would I be
The
willing
Earth.
to pay for that
And
future?
anybody who wasn't allowed to leave on a spaceship. You know they did not evacuate all 7 billion
Coward who
people.
wants to believe
right? Do you think they did? Do you think they got everybody off the planet? This is a Wall-E situation here. Where they clearly couldn't have gotten everybody. There's no way. Some people just straight up wouldn't even leave. And then he shot himself in the face. I shouldn't have said that. Please don't demonetize me. Sensitive topics. I mean, I guess it's left to assumption what happened, but... Pretty dark, Bethesda. Pretty dark. And that guy was responsible for the destruction of Earth. They did that. It was actually a sabotaging effort, you see. Whoop. Yep, turns out a Mars artifact was here, on Earth, all along. Also, it turns out that door that I thought might lead into here it's right here, yeah. If only I could have, you know, managed to use it. But they make you go around a specific way unless you have the lock picking. Okay. I use these at work. It kind of blew my mind just looking at it right now. Ugh. Feels weird. I almost felt jump scared looking at it. Now, how to get? There it is. Didn't I already get this one? Hey, PSI, Earthbound.
Arrived on the surface of Earth.
Uh-oh.
We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us.
Uh-oh.
So, you might have company.
What variants are they? Finally, some action! Bring them on! I've been itching for a fight. I can see them, they're here.
Artifacts are ours.
Oh, he's got a lightsaber! Come on! Is that all you got? Bring it on! Which is the block button? I don't even know. Yeah, some Jedi you turn out to be. I can't. That dude had a freaking lightsaber. It was purple. I did not expect that.
Oh, not my day.
I didn't expect to see that purple lightsaber until way later. We walk out the door. That guy was just ready for us. I'm losing my patience. Where'd you go? There you are. One second, sir. I'll be right with you. I want to learn how to block. That was red. It was purple. Let's see. Which is the block button? Is that, that would be bindings? Yeah, bindings. Okay. Is it not an option? I know you can block. Do you have to gain the ability to block? Yeah. Primary attack, right trigger. Secondary attack, left trigger. Oh, there it is.
Never wise, be in my way.
Indeed. Oh, wait. I don't have the med packs available. Give me a sec. favorite you. The mag pulse I can put below that. The one I stole from Bull. What? Oh shoot. Get him, Sam. I like that these guys are just spouting cosmic dribble. Like they're just high off of going through, you know, the armor layer a couple times. Where'd he go? You see what I mean? Where's my force push? I want to use it on him. To propel it! It doesn't propel anything. It just knocks them on their back. Womp.
I ain't never getting used to that. Time to tango.
Takes two to tango. Bah! Why? Curse you, teleporting starborns. What are these? Oh, chlorophyll solution. It's like a little pod for a plant. That's kind of cool. But, we need a power cell. Well, that slows down the action a little bit. Don't you think I've done this enough times on the way in here? How many episodes of this game are there gonna be, you reckon? Unfortunately, I can't estimate because I have no idea, you know, what the main story's progression is like. Honestly, it feels like it's heading towards something pretty definitive. I mean, we're reaching an important point in the story, so I can't imagine it's that much. Things have gotten a little interesting, though, at least. Up until now, where it's making me run around scrounging up a power core. I should have grabbed the extra one from that other room. They better not have expected me to do that, because that would be really stupid of them. What's this? There is no extra... Oh, there it is. It says exciting, thrilling action, like making you go grab a power cell before you can go on to the next room. Maybe the idea was that you would have to try to find it while fighting them, but I would just end up fighting them first. Okay, any other Starborn? I got that. What if you didn't grab it? I don't know if you needed it to get this far. Okay. Emergency wall. And... Apparently they... Oh, nope, there's another one. Where is he? Let's go. Yeah! It's a nice mag pulse you got there, buddy. Wish I could steal it from you. Man, he's strong. Oh, I used up all my med packs already? Thankfully, I've got trauma packs at least. You have that bad is look at the Marvel's box office. Know that unlike Marvel, you didn't lose around $400 million. Womp womp. At least for the time being. I don't know if it'll make its money back. But, yeah, nobody was excited for the Marvels. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jump on. Yeah, that's right. How did that happen? His health was nearly full. Whatever. I guess he just noped out.
Cute.
Real cute.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Yeah. I know you're having to throw down with Jedi space gods, but, you know, don't worry. I got you back. Ow. Ow! What the hell happened? My health was at full, and in like 3 shots, he sniped me down to 0. When was the last time it autosaved? Please tell me it was recent. Holy moly!
Me and my friend here are gonna get you better.
Well, it was before I put my health packs there, so that was a little bit ago. Shoot. Well, now I know where I'm going at least, so I won't get slowed down that much. These edgelords again. Next. Where'd he go? Did you kill him, Sam? How'd you do that? Want to make 100 million domestically or 200 million overall. It's that bad. It's doing that poorly? Holy moly. If it makes less than 200 million overall, even globally, then that would just be a laughing stock. I don't think it even deserves to be that low. On its own merits, anyway. $162 million. Yeah, that is very bad. I can't blame anybody for not wanting to see it either. Let's get at least 169 million. Now we gotta be careful. There are some tough ones in this other room. There he is. Hi. Will not. Hey, get back here. Where do you think you're going? I am in space forward. He put the glow on me. That is cool that he used one of the Starborn powers on me, you know? Because they should have every ability I have, at least. Probably, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like a weird thing where each universe has their own random abilities, so they'll have some of them, but not all of them. I don't know.
Afraid your time's coming up.
I'm not a hunter. Ow! The blood splatter on me. Get him, Sam! Get him! Beat him down! Oh, he acted like he had gotten away, which I guess he technically did, because these guys can't... Although their inventory drops, so they're dead. They just, like, turn into space dust. Death Battle was kind of decent, at least. I was wondering if they were going to address the Timeless Child retcon. I don't know if they did. Don't know much about Doctor Who stuff. But it seemed like a pretty cool fight. I saw a lot of fans of Doctor Who appreciative of it, you know? Still one around in here. There he is. You're the one who sniped me last time. Prepare to die.
Time to get medieval.
Gonna get medieval on you. On your sorry behind. It did include one single scene from the episode, and they were directly addressed anything that happened in it. Yeah, just as background footage. Obviously, they were just choosing to ignore it, because apparently nobody cared for it. Up we go.
How on earth do you do that?
Jedi magic, my friend. The elevator. We're out of here. And did you see what the next death battle was? Frickin' Goku v Superman Part 3. Oh, hey down there. What's up? Don't you guys look like little ants? Let's see if our force powers can save us from this fall. The gravity is, well, it's Earth's gravity, so... fall damage is sadly a possibility, but we're good. I see multiple ships here. That's strange. Hey, guys.
You understand now why I asked you to come here?
Yeah.
The artifacts unlock the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
Indeed, hefty price.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
He refuses to retcon the retcon. I guess he has his reasons, huh? We lost our home. This was where my ancestors lived. Like my great-great-great-grandfather lived on this planet.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifacts forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice.
It was their choice that did
How
it.
many would have chosen Earth? And what gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
Yeah,
You
one
see
man
the
made this
hypocrisy in
decision.
What the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
That's a fair point, I guess.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Yep. You're both wrong. It's time someone other than a Starborn made a decision. I like the sound of that one. Here's the thing. Ein is negotiable, but he doesn't want to control people. He doesn't need this artifacts need to be in the right hands nonsense. Retire. Yeah, I almost misread that for a second. Very, I thought you said retired. Nope, said something else. Don't care for him, I guess. Yeah, this is decision time. Obviously, the hunter is not right. I'm not gonna side with the stupid hunter. Yeah, I guess, you know, he's buddies with him. He's like, man, I don't want to screw him over, you know. I thought the decision was okay, but... yeah, whatever. His choice to make. It's either the emissary is right, or that they're both wrong. I don't know if Ein is going to necessarily side with the emissary. That the artifacts need to be controlled. I mean, sure, we've seen what they can do in the wrong hands. They destroyed Earth. Although within our own lore, it was a sabotage effort. A rogue Ewok they found on their mission to Mars gave them that artifact so that they would destroy the Earth. He saw what was coming through visions of the Force. Little did he know that it would just spur on what he had feared. Yada yada. Round and round. I think they're both wrong. I don't think he's going to side with either of them. About controlling people getting the artifacts? No, Iron's not about that. Genuinely the worst thing that ever happened.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common
I'm not afraid of
enemy.
either of you. Iron doesn't care.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
I don't need you. I'm signing with the emissary and alliance with the 100% at the winning strategy. It does not. I'm tired of both of you. I'll get to the Uni on my own. You see, I think this is what sets this Ein apart and makes him Ein Prime. He's a man who's ready to stand on his own, to defy all odds. He defies them all and ends up becoming the strongest Ein in the multiverse. He's the one who gets to travel back to the main continuity and marry Charlotte. Until whatever happens in the, the war spurred on by Dormammu. I think this is the right decision. Saying that this Ein is going to go about things his own way. He's going to take his own path. He will face and throw down with both of the Starborn. He's not afraid of them. We cut through like 20 Starborn on the way out. One of them killed us, sure, but we can keep coming back from that. Did I see the screenshot you left? I did. Yeah, context. I don't know if context would help that situation, actually, but...
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
Stay out of my way.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the Hunter and I
Ooh. The buried Jedi Temple on Mars, is it?
We'll kill you. But hey,
Oh, man.
wait.
I want both of them to pull out lightsabers, and then we throw down.
The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
So yeah, it looks like we're almost done with the game. Boop! And away they go. Get out of my face! We've got 2 points. How have I not disarmed anybody? Oh, I know how. It's because I was attacking Starborn, who can't be disarmed. That's how. It's the actual sub. No editing. I figured as much. Oh, okay. They used the English manga as reference. Right, right. Replace every instance of drug with medicine. Yeah, which it takes away the intended joke, I guess. How often do you end up shooting in 0G? Is there even anything to fight in 0G? I can put in the Discord? Sure, go for it. Be my guest. Can increase maximum health 40%. That's a good one. Can't do that yet. Haven't even needed to. I'll save them for a time when I might need them. Yep, they each took their own ships. They're noping out. That's right, you better run. I'm not facing you down until I grab all of my Jedi powers. Rematch of the century. Complete final glimpses is this mission. I like that this mission's mission is to complete another mission. Gotta love it. But it's not too big. Yeah, we'll see. It might not load. No, there it is.
I don't want to. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment. I don't know about you.
There we go. Yep. Me oh my. He hasn't call up Walter White. Probably gonna make clips in an Adobe Premiere. Awesome, awesome. Boop boo.
But a fella could do a lot worse than
Well, yeah, it looks like we actually are approaching the end of the game. Unless it keeps going after we take those guys down, but probably not.
Right? I'd appreciate a chat.
No.
Hey, I've been talking with the others.
Goodbye!
And I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know.
Oh, I thought
To
you were
Barry.
gonna leave or something. I'll be there. You never know with me.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there.
Great, we have to watch Barrett
I'll
die
have everything
twice,
set
though.
up in a few days.
Wait for the service. Oh, snap. 5 days for the service. Should we just sit down and wait?
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
Uh-huh.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
That was a while ago, actually. I feel sorry for all of them. Yeah, I do. The hunter's going around murdering them all.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
Quiet.
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Yeah, Walter.
Let's take a step back. This is everything.
Oh, she's been nicknamed
we've
Walter a
building
lot
towards,
even before the anime.
and the
Love that about
implications
adds
are
up.
A lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus,
I
what it
don't
would
know
do
if
to
there's
the
any,
mind?
but...
Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might
Yep.
exist. And you're second guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
This is not the afterlife. It's kind of that. The powers of the Starborn. Becoming a true Jedi.
You're right. We have to
Unfortunately,
see
y'all
unity
can't
for
come with.
ourselves.
It's just me.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking.
Good, we need it.
Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
When the time's right. I'd appreciate a chat.
If you are free soon, I have something I need to discuss with you.
Constellation
Sure
has
you do.
suffered losses before, although none quite so violently.
I need to find my bed. We need to rest a little bit, you know? Which room is mine? Definitely not this one. Not here. Not here. Nope. Ah, here we go. Ooh, I can... Okay, thank you, Bethesda. You specifically have the wait till the memorial option. That's awesome. Does resting save the game? I believe it does autosave, yeah.
Things are gonna be rough for a while.
Wait 24 hours to skip it. Okay, yeah, sure. I waited 5 days sleeping in bed after all that intensity just to then skip the memorial. Sure. Well, everyone, I'm here.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk
I'm glad there
about the
actually is at
glory
least a
and
funeral.
excitement
People die in
of
Bethesda
reaching
games
into
all the
the
time, and you know,
unknown
this is like, oh man, that
and
sucks, and then
lighting
they
the
move on, you
darkness.
know.
But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared.
Oh, yep, mm-hmm.
And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
I would. You pushed me out of the way of the podium, you butt nugget. He was my friend. He was the best among us. He was not just any among us. He was the best among us. This is like when you could do the speech in Fallout 4, only of course we can't hear it. So it holds a little less impact, but I get it.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
Anybody? Yes? No? Maybe so? Well, guys. Oh, you're gonna say something, Mateo? I'll listen to what you have to say, and then I'm gonna just have to leave before I cry.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing.
Walks away.
So, instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
Is God real?
Good question.
The more proper question would be, is reality divine?
Also a good question.
Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine.
Where did the chat go?
Our essence is what was imagined by its mind.
It just closed itself.
But what we consider
Stupid YouTube.
imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny white caps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
No problem. That was beautiful.
Really thoughtful, Mateo.
Now if you'll excuse me, I have to leave. Oh, top of a post this month. Surpassing the Attack on Titan finale, which is, yeah, that's quite something. I leveled up again! Here's where all the level ups come from. Got 3 points. Wait. What? Oh yeah, I still have a bounty that I haven't cleared. My gosh. I thought he would have been on the eye. I guess he's still here at the funeral or something. Yep, there he is. Hey, the podium's gone.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there.
You ship with a grav drive jump of 21 light years to reach your destination. Grav jump range is influenced by the ship's grav drive. Who would have guessed? The ship's mass and the astrodynamic skill. I see. So can I not make that jump? Am I not good enough? You need to go to Freya 3, good old Freya, and Iridani. Obtain a ship with a 21 light year grav jump range. Am I not good enough for that? My jump range is only 16 light years. Do I have to get one, or can I just take multiple jumps? What's stopping me from just doing that? Unless it's a distance between the two is so far that the game crashed. What? Why? Just why? I can't believe you've done this. What? I did. Game board itself. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? I don't understand.
These last glimpse.
If you don't have enough jump drive, then you just crash the universe. That's what
Catch a
happens.
smile out there.
The universe itself.
You never expected
It
to end
froze
up
for a second. Collapses in on
involved in
itself.
something
Yeah.
like this.
Take me to Freya. First, jump, 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 jump. Don't kill me. There we go. This is how we do it. Still can't make it. I'll go to Shoza. I might not be able to make it. It might be too far, but... Okay, power up. This is the first time in the entire game that they've actually seemingly forced you to upgrade your ship. Up until now, you never needed to do that. Ever. Oh, who's that? Nope, I can't make it. I have enough fuel, but it's too far away. Heisenberg! It's level 55. I want to go to Heisenberg. Take me to Heisenberg. Oh, and Jaffa. Jaffa cakes. Cool, yeah. Thing gets tired of entertaining you, it just crashes, yeah. You ain't telling me there's a Heisenberg system in this game. What? What, dude? And oh, Schrodinger. Also good. What's like the highest level I can find? Like 60 it looks like. Decarin. Heck, even Freya's only 40. Actually, 65 at Schrodinger. Huh. I just happened to stumble upon a system called Heisenberg. Leviathan. Nicola. Okay, they're named after scientists, is the idea. That's why there's a Heisenberg one. And Troy McClure, I guess. Newton. Bardeen, 70. There's a trick where if you go to high level... Oh, okay, this is Sparta. Good to know. Like Jazz told me about, there's a trick if you go to a higher level place and just use the pacify skill to make them drop their weapons, you can just steal them. Another note look like Pokemon challenge idea. Pokemon don't die if they faint, but they're on a timer. When the time runs out, you release them. That is a good idea. Probably called like a time lock or something. A chrono lock. That would be an interesting idea. Vega. You'd have to keep multiple timers for each of your Pokemon, and then you're just speed running to try to make sure that they don't die. Wolf. Yeah. Well, I guess we have to upgrade our ship, huh? It did say it was influenced by astrodynamics, right? Which, I don't know where that is. Would it be in engine systems? Either way, I can't use it. I haven't spec'd into that. Only ever own up to 6 Pokemon, no PC boxing. Well, that would screw you over pretty fast. But when Pokemon's time runs out, you have to catch a new one, right? And to keep it interesting, you can catch multiple ones in the same place, but never the same Pokemon. Right? That would be very different from a typical Nuzlocke, because only catching one from the same route was one of the core tenets of the rule. It would very much be its own thing. Oh yeah, Fallout has this exact same ability, identical. Funny that. You know, this is a good one. Give me one of that. Well, since I can't get where I need to go because I don't have enough of a grab jump range. I've still got my bounty, so I'm in trouble if I get caught. Oh, hi. The hunter. No, he doesn't have the same voice as him. You know what else is nice and fat? Yo face. Let's go. That's cute. Get him, boys. Woo! There it goes. Man, it's fast. Oh my gosh, yeah, he's getting destroyed. I told you he didn't stand a chance. Working on it. Yeah, you jerks. Now, if you'll excuse me. And wait, all of a sudden I'm out of jump range? I was just gonna jump there 2 seconds ago.
Eliminate that target.
Another bounty hunter. Maybe that's why I can't leave. You're lucky that debris is in the way. Battering ram him. Yeah, that's right. Where you gonna go? Starts from the moment you receive it, meaning your starter will always go first. That's true. Your starter will be gone. It would be very chaotic indeed. You see, now it works. Okay. Oh look, Jazz is here. I almost missed you for a second. Just trying to ask if the game crashed and just like 4 notifications of you starting the game. It did crash, as a matter of fact. I tried to jump to a new system, and it crashed on me instantaneously. Oh, gentlemen. Please don't arrest me.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but won't get it back by annoying us.
Yeah, I almost missed Jazz popping in and ask a question, but it did crash. Shut up like 4 times. Weird. George. George St. George. Look at you.
You look like someone who has many stories to tell.
You look like Walter. Like exactly like
Me?
Walter.
Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not any. I now live to collect artifacts from Earth.
Ooh.
You see, people laugh at me when they see I collect old. I'm only joking, of course. For a collector like myself, I've been charmed to make the acquaintance of many fellows.
Apparently if I have like old Earth stuff, maybe I can give them to this guy. Oh well, good for you, Georgie. Sure. Well, let's try to upgrade our grav drive as best as we can. I really don't know how, but...
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left on. And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop. Sure, have at it.
Okay. Here, the grav drive. An SGD 1400 grav drive. Class A, Class 19. Starship design. And I can't upgrade the grav. For some reason. Friggin' Bethesda. I haven't done anything with Starship stuff. I don't know how. Wait. Why is my grav drive so cheap? It's only 1,000 credits. It's nothing. There's a missile launcher. There's the grav drive. Apparently I need Starship Design rank 1 to even mess with it. Curse you, Bethesda, forcing me to use your systems.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Let's see if there's any that have... Ooh, this one has a 30 light year jump. That would be enough. Galileo, Sponder, Roanoke, Achilles, the second, 2, Slipstream, Shieldbreaker. Okay. So how much was it I needed exactly?
Everything looks...
I don't want to spend more than I have to, so... 21 range. I'm at 19. My ship is actually insanely close to being able to do it, but...
I'm sure
Fortunately, all those credits I've saved up are going to come in handy right now. I could get the Rainbow 2, which sucks in everything except Grav, which is a problem. Honestly, most of these are in that situation. This one's okay. It's got decent paralyzation weapons, but it's only got paralyzing weapons. Achilles has good jump. Only 2 crew, because it's a tiny little ship. I don't even need to worry necessarily. I just need it to get me there, and then I won't even have to use it again. This one's not bad though. It's too costly, though. I'll just buy the Rambler. It's cheap.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Okay, now that we have the Wild Rambler, whatever you want to call it, let's go to Freya. Doesn't have enough fuel. Holy crap, its fuel range sucks. I have to go from one system to the next. Ah. There's like 5 stops on the way there, man. I want to go to Heisenberg. Back off, boys. I'm only going to be here a second.
Hold while we scan your ship.
Eat my space dust. Now to Shoza. Bethesda thought they were real cute, making you need, you know, a better grav drive. I'm not gonna learn your ship-building nonsense. I'm just gonna buy one capable of getting me there. Even though it sucks and has terrible fuel range. Aw, you gonna get going for today, Tay? That's a shame, but hey, maybe I'll catch you tomorrow. Hello? Uh-oh. I don't have enough room for you. Entangled. And it's a main mission. I have to do it. Okay. Roger. Uh-oh. Apparently shipbuilding is the only well-made thing of the game, and it's the thing I'm not interacting with. Whoops. It could be worth to explore it. Perhaps you're right. Maybe I will do that then. Bah! Oh gosh. Oh no, it's way too far away. Look at that! Okay, I was going the wrong way anyway. Check out the GBA version of Attack on Twonky's video later when it posts. Thank you, I'd appreciate that. I don't know why this is a necessary part of the mission, but it is. I'm still happy about the fact that the first Starbone we encountered on that moon base just waltzed up wielding a lightsaber and we had a frickin' lightsaber duel with it. That was kind of fun. Because I just passively installed the mod to replace the Pain Blade with a lightsaber thinking, if we happen to run into any Varun dudes, then it'll be cool, but...
What is your business here? What? We haven't sent a distress signal.
That's
Nothing
weird.
on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here? Really? The high energy research lab?
That's what I said.
Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director.
What am I getting mixed up with?
Stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome.
I have no idea what's happening. I came here looking for an artifact. Now I'm getting entangled. An entanglement.
Step forward.
On it, Ethan.
Scan is clear.
What if it wasn't clear? Hi.
Attention all. I am declaring a code.
Yellow?
All sections
Like
are
this?
now on lockdown.
Yeah.
Senior staff, protocol, Delta. Use out.
There. Be right with you.
Don't have time for this. I've got Starborn to take out. I have been given uncomfortable information.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director. Kaya Patel, our Administrator and Research Director. 28 years in quantum particle physics, or so I'm told. It's beyond
It's not
me.
beyond me. Einstein over here.
We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates
We
eat
live in the
places
middle
like
of
this for
nowhere.
lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu.
Oh, don't worry. I ain't no pirate.
We'll take the back way up.
Attention, wet floor. I thought it said attention, new floor for a second. Oh, look at that. It's the freaking dog from Fairly Odd Parents.
You can see our lovely
From like
storage.
season 1. Looks exactly like him. What was his name? I don't remember.
So,
I haven't seen that episode in years.
Nishina.
What the frick? I'm having force visions. What the frick is going on? Ah! I've been warped through time. Help! Ah!
What the? Easy, easy! What the hell was that?
Did you see it?
1 minute, you're following me.
I
and then
vanished?
you're
I
just
actually did
gone.
warp through time.
Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere, looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
The lightsaber drawn. I was.
But there's nothing here. I should have never let you inside. What
Hey.
is this? Some kind of stealth tick. Who are you working for?
I'm working for myself.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director.
This is weird,
Maybe
bro.
she can figure this out.
Crit.
Come on, this way.
Follow me. We'll do a light jog. Ah, not again! What happens to this place? Is this the future?
Who's there?
Raphael.
Thank God. Finally,
It's you.
someone came.
You did this.
The distress signal. You picked up the distress
You left
signal,
us 50
right?
years ago. Oh my gosh, the distress signal. Was it from the future or from the past?
It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water.
But I made it. And then we get warped again.
Wait, how did you get in here?
I warped. Hughes. He died 50 years ago. Yeah.
Hughes? But he's dead. No. No.
Man,
This doesn't make any
Starfield's
sense.
getting weird, bro.
Unless the accident. Maybe this
Oh,
is a side
okay.
effect
They
of
did
the
something with the
accident.
artifact and it
If
caused
the
some kind of
probe
space-time
is still
explosion.
feeding power to the distortion, then right. Sorry. 3 months ago.
Okay,
I was
it's only been 3
calibrating an
months.
Experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do.
Man, why does
they're
it
all
take this
dead.
long for anything cool to happen?
An artifact. You mean the metallic god?
Dang it.
We should.
Hi.
Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Who's out?
You fools. Stop your experimentation. I have to get that artifact or you're all gonna die.
Come on. If anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
In case we get warped again. We're getting time slipped. Somebody watched Loki and they thought that was real cool. Nah, this game came out before that season of Loki did, but that's funny that it's doing the same freaking thing. I can pull objects through time. If I grab this, it means I get to keep it. Man, nobody told me Starfield was going to involve time travel. Also, that's cool. He told us where it was. That means we can go up there and find it for ourselves now. Pathfind me to it. Weapon rack. An AA-99. Curious. Anyway. Where is it? Oh! Not again. Like that he's just probably gonna get comfortable with it at this point. He's like, oh, he's back. He's not even concerned. Hey, there's still an enemy here, guys. It's still here. I can see it. I can see it on the map. One of them followed me. He hopped on my back and warped back with me. Director, I'm afraid you have a serious problem on your hands.
Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said
Didn't say anything.
Disappeared right in front of him.
It was like
Twice
3 or 4,
now?
yeah.
3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously.
Maria, please.
Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here.
There is.
but there
I'm
has to be
traveling
a
through
rational
time. Is it that
explanation for all of
strange?
this.
Oh, it could be an alternate universe. That would be interesting. It could be a parallel universe, or it's through time. Either or. Play a game and you come across a giant arachnid. It's not immediately aggressive, but docile. I'm pretty sure. I can't think of anything specifically, but it would be interesting. I mean, they should probably be, you know, docile. Even regular spiders don't attack you unless you mess with them first.
An artifact?
Y'all are gonna die. I'm trying to save you.
No, we don't. Enlighten us.
I'm just... They're connected to the multiverse.
The multiverse? Other universes?
Yep.
You're right. This is well beyond anything we were prepared for.
Listen to me.
And you
I'm a
have some
scientist
connection with
and a
them.
Jedi. I know what I'm talking about.
I wonder if that's why this is only affecting
And
you.
I'm a chef too. Quite important, but that's not as integral to this conversation.
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us
I mean,
about
these
this
guys are
other
just getting
universe.
dropped into the middle of this. Oh, instant I can recall in Minecraft. It's true, and only during the day. At night they attack you, but that is a good point. One part in Skyrim when you join the Dark Brotherhood and they got a pet frostbite spider. Huh, neato.
Raphael died in the accident.
It is a parallel universe.
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But in the other reality, it wasn't.
If it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
But Raphael died anyway.
Another universe, though. That's a lot.
Dang,
to
I thought we were
swallow.
warping through time and we were gonna have to try to stop them from doing something. But hey, parallel universe, I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna help him, he's dead. Unless we can travel back in time, there's no way.
We're not sure.
We're not sure?
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls.
He gave himself
He
up
could
to
have
stop
stopped
it,
it.
yeah.
Maybe he did. Or died trying. This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion, this artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions.
Finally, there's something interesting with an artifact. All the other artifacts, most of them anyway, other than one, have been almost unguarded, just in the bottom of a cave somewhere with nothing interesting happening. It took till like the last artifact for them to do something cool with it. Other than, you know, there was the one with the Shaw gang, whatever. That wasn't that cool. It's just a bunch of raiders using it as a protective shield.
That would make sense.
Stop.
That's why the field strength keeps increasing.
I see your
We have a
Illuminati
control
pyramid behind
unit
you.
for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there. How?
How?
I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use
You
the
can't
damn elevator.
unlock your own systems? Oh, wait, I could do it in the other universe? How is that gonna work?
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He
Mhm.
made it back from the lab. So clearly his elevator works.
Oh!
And you might be able to shut down the experiment.
Right, if I go
This
down
is
there in the other
crazy.
universe and then warp
But
back
first,
in.
We
Yeah.
have to do something about your shifting.
They're calling it shifting too. What are the chances?
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me. The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door.
Can you walk a little faster?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Something bad. Very bad. Yep. And to the lab we go. This is something bad. Evil and bad. Okay, it's here, but it's blocked. So. In 3 months, these things overtook this place. Up. Whoop. Hey.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
Can't blame you.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago.
I can handle it.
I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
So yeah, apparently just one artifact can fuel travel
okay.
between the multiverse
You're my ticket
on
out
its
of
own.
here.
Huh.
We'll do this your way.
As long as it's
We
within
can
the
get
same
out through
point
the
in
pantry.
space.
Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
You have a pantry that has a back entrance? Look, man, it's dangerous out there. You might want to sit this one out. Oh.
Security breach! Go! Everybody out!
For it!
Out of my way!
Sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm glad that didn't ruin the mission and just aggro everybody. They must have anticipated that that kind of thing would happen, obviously. Thank goodness. Hi. Can we talk? Hello? Hello?
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us. How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence.
Don't you mean blinking?
I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
Do that.
I'm not sure. They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming. I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration. I heard the tanks rupture. I jumped back into the control room. The door's sealed, but I was trapped. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls.
Yep.
Killed the system.
Simple multiversal nonsense
killed
here.
me.
Timelines and that, what have you.
I don't want to think about it.
You would have died, but you would have saved everybody else. Okay. I gotta stop making those noises when that happens. Hey, Ethan.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just popped into my locked office.
Yep.
So much for security protocols. Sure. Down the hall. Take the stairs next to the atrium.
These guys have no idea what's going on.
Let me get the doors for you. And done. Is there anything else you need? Yes. Kataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs.
Ooh, yes, sir.
The Kataxi in the other universe.
Yep, not this one.
Wow. I've got an experimental thing. One of the engineers put together.
Hand it over, Ethan.
Easy. We are just talking, right?
Easy. Whoa! I just did an auto. I succeeded already.
Maybe so. Alright. Yeah. It's never been field tested, but all yours.
Experiment A7. It is strong, and it's exterminator, so it's specialized for killing them. It's heavy too. Ooh, a rare shotgun. The breach. Fully automatic shotgun. What? It's pretty awesome looking. It's a shame everything I've got is so freaking heavy. Okay. Got an alien egg. I don't really know if I need that. Sorry, America Floater. And mixing bowl. I'm gonna keep the oven mitt. Don't need these playing cards. I'll keep that one. Okay, that puts us where we need to be. Let's give it a shot. This thing is strong. 119 damage apiece. I probably shouldn't be carrying this around anymore. Enjoy my garbage. Burp. Come on, Carapace. That was fast. Gotta move fast. Gotta move fast. Whoop! It keeps surprising me every time. I don't know how many times I see it happen. We're getting into some alien type stuff right now. Ow. Got. Okay, up the stairs. Made it.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
No, I got lost in space and time.
All right. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can.
Do it.
There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be
Last
ready
time
for
sub 2,
anything.
Hobo Ryan hasn't posted for
I'll
over 2
begin by
months. By a
adjusting
week ago,
the
returns
energy
and explains his
feed of the
absence. He was
electron
burned out and
beam
needed a break.
We're
Break
at
last about a week or 2 and he's ready to make videos again. Oh,
Calibrating
well,
to
I'm happy for
95,
him.
97,
Burnout is something you don't want to mess
100.
with.
Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89.
I've been in that position, and honestly, I'd probably fall into that category at the moment, too.
Okay. It looks safe to approach.
Although I've been feeling more in the mood to make reactions again. It's just that, with my job, it takes up a lot of time. Hello there.
It's a micro
And we're entering peak season. They're gonna have me working 6 days a week soon.
In the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow.
Still want to try to get at least something ready.
Step into the distortion, please.
Way ahead of you. You first. I don't care. I'm in. I can't, but it's blocked now.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. Right, stay there.
Oh, it's SD snapped inside his camera. Spent all that time trying to fix it. I've traveled to California to find someone to fix it. He even said, I should have probably bought a new camera. Honestly, yeah, if you have to go to that much of an extent to get it fixed, it might have just been worth it to get a new one. But, you know, that's just how it happens. Okay, I've got the probe control unit myself. Now I can calibrate it. Yo.
What happened? Are you alright?
It worked.
So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift.
So I can control
that seems
it.
Promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe.
Yeah,
We'll have to
now we're
take a
entering
look at that
endgame
when
stuff
this is
here where
all
we can
over.
actually pull things in and out between the other timelines here.
Right. If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this.
That was madness.
Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
Y'all wasting my time. Just kidding, but kinda. Oh, I'm cramping! My arm, I'm cramping! I'm down! Genuinely suggest I check out his Gravity Falls reactions. They're hilarious. I bet they are. Man, there was a time I almost reacted to Gravity Falls. I don't know how that would have gone down, but
Well then.
I've
all
seen
set?
it now.
If you need
So
supplies,
that's-
I've asked
that's-
Dr.
it wouldn't be
Barakova
blind
to take
anymore.
care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut
Maybe
it
I'll
down,
check 'em out.
the shifting will stop.
I actually haven't been
What
one to
happens
watch
then?
very many reactions
To you
myself.
and to us.
But surely it'd be interesting. It's a playlist. Thank you. Thank you.
There's no way to be certain.
Mhm.
Missioner
Game
is
theory.
a closed system. Two potential states held in tension.
Okay.
When you shut down the experiment,
Yeah,
that
maybe I'll check it
tension
out.
will resolve. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in at that moment is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
Oh gosh. I have to pick a universe? Wait! This begs the question. Which universe is mine? Which one was the original universe? Honestly, I would guess the universe, the original one, was the one with the distress signal. Because that's where we were before we even entered the planet. We had that distress signal. That's our original universe.
I see. If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my... I won't beg. It's not an easy decision. And perhaps things will still work out for us in the end. Perhaps.
Honestly,
Now,
they
it's
will.
time you are going.
I think you guys can
With the
handle it.
network offline,
With
we
the
can't shut down
foreknowledge
the
of what's
security
going to
system
go
on the research
down,
level,
you
so
can easily escape.
can
But
expect
Raphael,
some resistance.
he's already screwed.
Be
I have to go
careful.
in there and protect him, and that's my
Unlock the
original
elevator
universe.
lobby,
That's the one I'm
please.
going to stick with.
Research level is still locked down.
Kind of
I'm
guy
aware
doesn't
of
just make them regular reactions, he puts some effort into editing gags into it. Made us swayed some who just want the raw reaction. No, it sounds
Good
interesting
luck,
to me.
dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Can appreciate that kind of style. I experimented with that kind of thing briefly. When I did those edited down ones of Konosuba, which Kadokawa didn't like.
Tatiana Barakova, station's doctor. I can spare a few minutes.
Thank you, I
Beyond
needed
that,
those.
I
Those
am
are
not your
trauma
therapist,
packs, not
your
med packs.
psychologist or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need, ask.
Jeez.
I think I still have a few.
But I have to purchase them off of you. Buy one of these. Junk flush. Purchase addictions. Don't have any addictions at the moment. Buy an emergency kit. A med pack. Some trauma packs. Injector. Should be doing a digital circus reaction at some point. Looking forward to that. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I never actually sat down and watched all of Digital Circus. Don't know how a reaction to that would do. I've only watched the first like couple minutes of it. Cramping. Go. I actually did not see all of Amazing Digital Circus. I watched a couple minutes of it, and then I had to go do something else, and I haven't gone back and seen all of it.
Okay, hello.
Okay, hello.
Howdy. Hey.
There's just distortions everywhere. This is actually a kind of interesting mechanic. Maybe that maybe the first reaction fit after the break if you only did a few minutes. I could. Don't know how interested people would be in that, but it might be worth a shot. I'll just have that and an episode of Vinland ready to go. To make that as like a bonus thing. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again, I can't get through here, come on. It is dark in here. No direct path, that's a problem. Ultramag is quite rare. Here's what I do. Calibrate.
A security lockdown is active. Emergency override
Yeah,
controls
this
are
is
available
actually
on
kind of
designated
interesting.
security
Finally,
terminals.
Bethesda, something cool. That we have to actually traverse between the multiverse in order to get through and around here. This is some like Chrono Trigger stuff, man. Something I don't like about reactors is that they say things like, I know people don't like it when I pause, or I try not to pause too much. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, people, you know, like, some of them don't want them to pause, some people do want them to pause. It's like, I encourage reactors to just find their own style, you know? And if you do want to pause to talk about something, just do it. It's like, if you find yourself wanting to pause to discuss something, you shouldn't let people stop you from doing that. No, yeah, it's like, if there's something that they want to have a more in-depth conversation about, don't say it over the video, usually. Uh-oh, I've upset someone. Holy moly! Stop it! Oh, these guys are cool. Scientific robot.
Failure probability of enemy damage. Damage registered. I am unable. Repair not possible.
Distortion. Need a distortion here. Ah, corrosive gas puddles. Assassin's Beowulf. Huh. Not bad. No direct path. That's weird, because there is a direct path to it. Right here. Of course, the computer's busted in this reality. In this reality... override the lockdown. I can turn off the turrets and the robots so that they don't try to kill me. Or I can just make them friendly. It works. Imagine if I made one of them friendly and the other one aggressive. That's an option. Disarm the alarm. And we're good to go. Greetings, gentlemen. Man, this is a cool robot.
Interfere with my tasks.
I want that one. Give me that robot, please.
A security lockdown is active.
It's not.
A
Emergency override controls are available on designated
I
security
just
terminals.
turned it off. That ain't it. No direct path. This way's blocked, but it won't be. Oh, actually, it still is, but. Why? Just lost a headphone. Sony released the new useless cash grab, the PS Portal. Yeah, they thought it was just a cheap portable console. It doesn't work without a PS5. Such a shame. Yeah, it's not exactly Sony's answer to the Switch when it can't operate standalone. Ow.
Damage all systems.
There's a lot of robots in here.
Massive damage. High. Catastrophic damage.
Sorry, guys. You do what you... Dang it. Give the port 8 out of 10, and the Steam Deck apparently switched to a 7 out of 10. That's very strange. I mean, perhaps it works well for its intended purpose, and surely it would be at least a little neat to some extent, but it's like... Maybe, like, the range on it is at least good enough so you can play it outside of the same room as the PS5 comfortably, but it still doesn't sound very useful. There's gotta be a distortion in here. Here it is. Queen. Well, it must die. There's that queenie. Okay, here we are. I needed the key to the utility closet. That's the last thing you heard is when someone tried to take it outside and use it at a public Wi-Fi. Didn't work because protocol requires consent. On the device web browser, and the Portal doesn't have a browser, while the Vita has one. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, I guess there's like, well, it's not a standalone console, so I don't know why you would need a browser, you know, but it's like... Come on, guys. Over-encumbered, apparently. Kilograms. That'll help. Warp. Freak Eclipse, you return! How much did you miss? A lot, actually. Some very intriguing points of notice were discovered. I mean, as it stands right now, we are currently shifting between realities. We're warping between a parallel universe and our own. So that's rather interesting. Hell of the VOD. We got to make our decision on who we wanted to stand beside between the emissary and the hunter a bit later than I was anticipating. We did get to do it. And it seems like we might actually be coming close to a state of completion here. They said there's only a few artifacts left before the final showdown. Open the door at least. Yeah, I forgot I could sneak now. It's not like it matters. Yep. Okay, gotta get out of here. Let's chase back to the closet. Yeah. I like these robots. I want one that looks like them.
Damage. Systems.
Back to the lab again. See if we can make it without having to shift to a different reality once again. Okay, it's gonna want me to. We're either fighting robots or bugs. There's no other way around it than that. A nymph. One shot you, being level 1. So many. Whoop, okay, that worked. Get him off of me. Get him off of me. Yeah, still generic robots, but robots all the same. Woohoo! And away he goes. Yeah, also, we had a cool lightsaber battle with one of the Starborn earlier. That was a lot of fun. Now you got to see a Starborn using force powers and wielding a lightsaber. Good times. Right there. Okay, there's a distortion. Oh no! This is where I got in. Shoot. Here. True Jedi or Sith. Whichever he wants to claim he is. So wait, this way doesn't get me in there either. If there's no way in from this universe, and there's no way in from the other universe... Okay, wait, here's a way. Blech. Frickin' queen! Queen of Scorpions! Is dead. I can't believe these things overtook this whole place to this extent in only 3 months.
Controls are available on designated security terminals.
Goody. Okay. This is the most drawn out and interesting quest to get an artifact out of all of them. Nothing even compares to this. They're having you hop between universes, fighting scorpions and robots, to going through a lab in a destroyed timeline and a fixed timeline. Why did it take so long for us to get a cool mission like this? Okay, I'm getting nailed over here. Oh, hey there. Oh gosh, they're lined up, Terminator style. Let's go. Oh, these robots, I love them.
Repair not possible.
Warp, that helps. Yep, helps. Ooh. Disengage, power interlocks, or switch universes. I'm staying in this one because this is our original universe, as far as I'm concerned. Disengage. Disengage, repeat. Disengage. Because that's one other thing they're making us do, is decide which universe to stay in between this one where this place was destroyed and the one where it wasn't. I'm pretty sure the one where it was destroyed was our original universe. I think. We're getting poisoned like crazy. We've got all kinds of status ailments right now. I got nothing to heal them. I should have grabbed more. Okay, I've still got a snake oil. I got plenty, actually. I'm good. Where is that one? How am I supposed to get to it? The last one, of course. But I don't know if you mentioned this earlier in the stream or not, but do we have any news on Pipa and Apelido? Pip and Elliot. No, nothing new yet. They'll be over for Thanksgiving. Maybe we can talk about it then. Which reminds me that, dang it, I won't be able to have a stream tomorrow because of Thanksgiving, so just a heads up there. I might be able to do a Friday stream, though. We'll see if that works out. Fastened. 20 carry capacity for this thing. It's good. Fastened or fine ground crew pack. Although the only thing that sucks about it is that it's not even a pack. Ah, my headphones died. Ah, but we're so close to being done with the mission. Yeah. I can make it. Man, why'd they die so fast? They blasted like 3.5 hours before, and they both died. Kind of forgot about that for a minute, right? Turkey Day. And shut down! Yeah, we have to select a reality. Great, a moment where we can make a decision. But do our decisions matter? I don't know. That's why I'm gonna make a save in case our decision makes any consequences. I choose you! This reality. And now, Lambda. I was gonna say Lambo or something. Either way, we got the artifact. One of only 2 artifacts that remain, mind you. Ow. And now, conveniently, we can just take the elevator straight back up. Yo.
I wasn't sure if you were alive or
Of course I'd come back for you, Raphael.
back for me.
You got a cool mustache.
Not that I'm not grateful, but why? Why not stay in that other universe?
You needed me more than they did.
Yeah.
Plus, this is my original universe. At least I theorize as much. They don't tell you, but I'm gonna assume this one is. Because even before we landed on the planet, we heard his distress signal, which he only made in this universe, not in the other one.
I owe you. You ever need an engineer? Just say the word. Now.
10,000 creds. You got it, Raphael. I'm encumbered now. Why? What did he give me? A comm relay, I guess. Wait. Indicit wafer? It's unique. I'm not dropping it, I guess, because it's unique. You're not getting those just from anywhere. Oh, it's because he gave me a bunch of rocks. As if I care. I'm cramping again. Crackers. Cheddar snack crackers. Excellent. Any more? Granola mix. Well, goody. Well, we got what we came here for. This was the most interesting artifact to claim, and it happens right near the frickin' end. The only other artifact that had even anything going on was the one with the Shaw gang. All the other ones were almost unguarded, you know? Maybe there was the occasional, like, cultist blocking the way or something, but that was it. No cool, interesting stories or anything. Only 2 of them had anything even remotely useful. Also, thankfully, you see, proof that this is the OG timeline, our ship is still here. In the other timeline, our ship wouldn't be there. Because that timeline's Ein just never showed up. So. Now, Iridani is the only other one that I can go to. Let's hop in the cockpit. I'd be inspired to play the coffin of Annie and Lele? Huh. Would it be now? Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, I remember everybody getting upset about that. I saw people talking about it. That in a game that centers around cannibalism, everyone threw a fit about there being incest in one optional ending that can be done. Felt a little strange for people to be getting so upset about it in that game of all places. The only thing that sucks about getting to Iridani is I have to pass through every system one at a time. Because this thing's fuel consumption is awful. I mean, I might still be interested in playing the game. I would probably just want to steer clear of that optional ending. Obviously. Huh. Or I could view your stream schedule on Thursdays late after it still works out. Interesting. There's one about a very toxic, destructive, codependent relationship between two siblings. As a result, their awful parenting. Fascinating. It's like this was one of the only ships I could get that had enough jump to get me where I need to go. I mean, I probably could have gotten one with better fuel. I just didn't think to check. I remember Dong over V3 featuring a character who's in a relationship with themselves and an imaginary relative. Fun times. Oh, yeah. I do remember that. This thing's fuel is so bad, it's crazy. How can you justify even selling a ship with this little fuel capabilities? I wish the Star Eagle could get me where I needed to go, but it doesn't have a good enough grav drive. It's got the fuel, but it doesn't have the right jumping capabilities. Hush now. You're going to see that I've got contraband, so you're going to try to arrest me. I'm not going to do it. Well, I don't have contraband. You're going to see the bounty on my head is what it is, but... Oh, wait, you're Freestar. I'm fine. Freestar has no bounty on me. Just you see. If you did turn, there's a slight chance of some psychos on Twitter raging on you, but that probably doesn't concern you. Probably not as much. Depending on how hard they go about it. I mean, I know people are definitely against the game in general. Just because of, you know, the fact that that alternate ending exists. But I doubt it would even end up on anybody's radar. Unless they're actively looking for people to yell at about it, which I guess some people do. Nope. Gotta get out of here fast. Can't get to Iridani yet, but I'm one system away. Why are we going so slow? Go faster! Nope. Last one got 8 views. Now, let me point out something weird about that. It had, like, 25 views a couple days ago. Right? YouTube suddenly dropped it down to 8. They took views away from it. YouTube is drunk right now. Because here's what makes 0 sense. It shows the max viewers who were there as 9. There were 9 people at the stream, but it puts the views at 8. And it says it got 8 views total. And what it means when it says the views total for a stream, it means the amount of views it got after the stream finished, not before or during. It discounted all the views it got as it was going on and only counts the 8 that happened after it went up. I don't know what happened there. I'm getting shadow banned. Small indie game is like 2 million over around a month and nobody talks about it. That's weird. Anyway, we're almost at Iridani. We'll probably want to stop right around the time we get there. I don't know what mission they're going to have to get the artifact there. It might not be as involved as the other one was, but we'll see. Apparently 8 people watching now. Yeah, watch there be like 5 views when it's over, though. Oh, what's that? A shipping crate. Why are there shipping crates? Man, the engines on this suck. Ow. YouTube be crazy, man. 21 cobalt. Well, if I ever need cobalt. I know where to get it. Please, medical supplies. Just cobalt. There was apparently a cobalt shipment coming in. Find the artifact in the hillside cave. Is it just in a cave? Did they put the cool side quest in one of them and then not the other? Let's go. Let's just run in, run out, and be on our merry way. This is apparently the last artifact we need, I think. Then once we have all the artifacts, we can just spend the stream going around getting all our force powers so we can gear up for the final battle against the Hunter. The rematch of the century, as I said. Rematch of the infinite universe, basically. More so than a century. Give myself infinite oxygen briefly. Like, it's usually really quick getting a force power. There's nothing that really blocks you from doing it, so... There she blows. No direct path. It's right in front of me. The only thing that's going to be in here is a Starborn, basically. There are enemies, actually. Who else is in here? Plutonium? Oh! Yep. Yep. Somebody set up turrets. And here it is. Oh, he's already here. It's funny, all the Starborn are level 30. I'm almost level 30. Imagine if we hit level 30 right as we finish the game and become a Starborn or something like that. Ooh, he's hitting us hard. Okay, I'm gonna need to go to my aid and get my emergency packs. Got one emergency kit, that's okay. I'll eat my crackers. Boom, gotcha. Now all that quantum essence, it increases regeneration power for 60 seconds. I wish it did something better than that, but it's, you know. Omicron. You need to watch season 4 one day. As do I. Well, the other part of it that I haven't seen. Why am I encumbered now? Oh, I somehow teleported a calibrated Constellation spacesuit into my inventory. That's what did it. It's just an enhanced version of the existing Constellation spacesuit. It's cool and all, but we're a space ranger, so that's what I'm wearing. Boop. Down it goes. New mission. Revelation. I must go to the buried temple on Masada 3, where I'll confront the hunter, the emissary, and their allies for the final artifact. Bum, bum, bum. Yep. But that's something we'll do next time. Just to be able to do what I'm going to refer to as culture shock. Don't mean the character changes, that's a thing too. Yeah, the show changed tonally quite heavily with all the revelations that it had. Are there any VTubers I like or follow? None that I follow. You know? I never got into VTubers, but I know of, you know, some of the bigger ones, of course. What happened? Well, why is he over there? Oh, what? He teleported to the eye? Whatever. Needed to break between two parts of one piece. Right. Here I come. Do so. Whoa, I'm suddenly really fast. You know what? I should go back in the Star Eagle soon, but that'll be for next time. What's going to be the next thumbnail? That's something worth investigating. Okay, just tell me where they are.
Still need to lift another set. Lucky I noticed the pattern.
Do you have another one? Nope, I have to do it one at a time. But all right, next time then we acquire the power on Bessel 3B. You think we can just warp there now? We can actually. It's not that far away. Good. Nothing about what happened so far, so I can't help with that. Yeah, fair enough. Uh-oh. There's fighting happening. I ain't concerned with that. Not really the crazy, false, that you find entertaining. I understand the appeal. I get it. Seen some funny clips myself. I didn't say anything, Heller. What's up yourself? Watch the temple be, like, directly next to us again. Oh my gosh, it is. It's right there. Well, let's cap off the video by getting ourselves another force power. Why not? It's only like 2 minutes away. Oh my gosh, the Lightning McQueen animation, I have seen it. Hilarious stuff. To the Force Castle. When isn't it right there, right? Like, the only time it wasn't was when we were also obscured by a bunch of fog all around us, so we couldn't find it. Well, it'll save us a bunch of time then. Just, force oxygen. The force will sustain me long enough. Lord and Savior Lightning McQueen. Hilarious. I'll have to watch that again. Saw it. It's cute. Had no idea what context would have come up in a VTuber live stream, but... Iota. Hmm. And, ooh, this one was interesting. It kind of had a little bit of a blockage going, but... Imagine if Sordal and Goofy went into the Cars universe. Oh, they very easily could. That would be awesome. They have fought Cars before, so why can't they be Cars? I imagine Donald would turn into like a Vespa or something, if they could somehow make that work. I bet you they'd make Goofy like a tow truck like Mater or something. Sora would obviously be a race car. What? That was there for like 2.5 seconds. Now, what force power do you bequeath upon me today? Don't think I ever got a shot of this for a thumbnail, but I can't exactly. Well, I could freeze the game and then go into the other photo mode and use that. Goofy as a meth fan. That is not a bad choice. Fan with Dawn as a helicopter. Ah, a helicopter would be a good one. What did I get? Why am I moving? Precognition. What? Total Jedi power. What is it? Bend time and glimpse the future. Seeing the past, someone will walk and the words they may say. Oh. So what? Did it tell me like what they're gonna say in like a conversation? So I can prepare ahead of time for it? There's a Starborn just chilling over there. Whoa! No wonder I was getting pushed back. Hello, Guardian Iota. He didn't know I was there. Glimpse my face. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Oh. I was trying to use my force powers. It didn't activate them. So, thanks, game. I glimpsed my own death briefly. Where's that going to put us back? It should save whenever you get the power, right? It saved before I got it. Screw you. That guy gunned me down in 2.5 seconds. It's weird. The Starborn are either incredibly weak or hilariously powerful. It's random. Some of them can take me out in seconds, and other ones, they can barely even scratch me. I won't make it in time. See? And they always spawn at the exact opposite spot, so you'll have no way of catching that one either. Yeah, give me back my precognition, and this time I'll save, because apparently the game decides that getting a force power isn't important enough to auto-save for. Skip. If by skip you mean play the whole thing in the background, then yeah. Stupid invisible wall. Where is he? Frickin' die! Yeah, try to get shoved. Wrecked. Gosh. Dark humor. Man, we're already almost level 27. We're leveling up like crazy, which is good. I'll take it. I gotta find some raiders to kill so I can actually get this. The only enemies that have been armed that we've been fighting are Starborn. You can't disarm them. So, yeah. I just need to do what Jazz said. Go to one of those planets that has, like, level 90 enemies and then just use it on my pacification skill on them. Well, that about does it for one day. We got plenty enough done. Let me just say that there is justification to put an Ewok in the next thumbnail. I'm just saying. Some of the stuff that they said involved some very specific lore stuff for us that we can make great use of. There is opportunity to have an Ewok in there, so I'll probably throw one in. I'll try to find one that works thematically with what I was going for. On that note, should be heading out to grab some food. Yep. Thank you, Screep. Hope you had a good time, and I hope everyone else enjoyed the stream as well. Got plenty enough done for one day. I mean, after 3.5 hours, you would assume so, I guess, but if you need an Ewok, it will happen. That'll be Friday. At least won't be tomorrow because I've got Thanksgiving, and I've got work that day too. So, but Friday, if I'm still rested enough for it, we'll be able to come back around. Gather up all our force powers because we have all the artifacts now. That means we can just run about, gather up all of the ones that we're missing. I don't know if we want to grab all of them because there's like 80,000. So, yeah. I'm just kidding. There's 9. There's 9 undiscovered temples. For a second, I thought every point on this map was a force power. It's not. There's 9 undiscovered temples. And with the speed at which we can, find one temple, it really won't be that long. So we're about done with the main story of the game at this point. It'll be less than 10 streams, probably. I think that's pretty much a given at this point. It gives me a Donna Daisy. What does Goofy have? Huh. I don't think he has a direct counterpart, does he? I think sometimes he was treated with one. Like a cow or something, but... Let's see, keep remembering the Goofy death fake out in Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, it was weird. It was just meant to be like a dramatic thing and like give people a reason to go on type thing, but it's like he just got hit over the rock. It's pretty shocking, yeah. I mean, provided the game does end with an epic final battle against the Hunter, which it feels like it will, right? Because, I mean, Revelation, this is where we're going to go and face the Hunter. Does it keep going after that? Probably not. There's no artifacts to collect. We have them. We're fighting for the last one. So. Which, funnily enough, mirrors the story I made up of Hunter facing Ein in his original universe. Only this time, things might play out just a wee bit differently. We shall see. So yeah, things are getting interesting. Starfield is the name of the game, not Starborn. Starfield, having some interesting points. We're gonna see how it all wraps up. Probably not necessarily next time. I mean, depends on how long it takes us to get all of the force powers, but it could be very well be the finale. The story somehow feels very short and very long at the same time. Yeah, and we had a couple streams dedicated to doing the Space Ranger stuff too. Without them, it would have been even shorter than that. I said we bit differently, Dan. It might have sounded like that, but... I think I might have made a little, like a shh at the end. But that was not intentional. Regardless of how it sounded, it wasn't what I intended to say. It might have just been a little bit of a slurred speech at the end that added a little, like a shh sound. I feel like I probably did that, but it's not what I intended to say, so it doesn't matter. I bet it would subtitle it that, though. Yeah, the Abyss Walkers, when I said that by accident, when I switched up the words, yeah. Oh, good times. Good times indeed. Oh well. Next stream Friday, 10 a.m., usual. Ein's adventures might just be wrapping up, or at least this saga of his adventures anyway. Things continue on for him after. Probably. We'll see how it goes. So like I said, thanks everybody. It's been fun. And I hope to catch you next time. Till then, I'll see y'all in the next live stream. Later. Aw, what? My thanks, Dad. It's not working. My Stream Deck is broken. Think you still have it bookmarked? Well, send me the clip and I'll make it a short maybe. Come on, Stream Deck. Don't you die on me. There's an update to it. I'll get that later. Why aren't you working? Garbaggio. Let me listen to it. Oh my gosh, it's clear as day! What happened? It's not even close! It sounds what? I thought it would be like a little slow. I just said it straight out. What happened? It's not even vague. It's exactly that. What the hell? My gosh. Okay, well, on that note, thanks, Dad. That's all I can say because the stupid buttons don't work. I'll fix it. I'll fix it for next time. Oh well, outro engage. I'm out. Peace. What happened? I'm so confused. I just swear I didn't hear it sound like that. But he plays. I'll leave the mic on to say things during the outro. It happens.